get funky.
Alien 8 UK.
I'ma get crazy. I'ma get loose. I'ma get hazy, hazy, hazy. I'ma take a ride. 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 Take me to your leader, take me to your leader, take me to your leader. 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 Yeah, yeah. Take me to your leader. Take me to your leader. Alien, 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 alien,
Signal acquisition initiated. Cross-referencing anomaly archives. Pattern recognition complete. Aether 8 online.
Well, the sun's going down on the old back road. Picking out my banjo, watch the day unfold. Country folk together singing our song. Now it's time for a little jig all night long. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Alien 8 UK. Celebrating country music by the looks of things. So,
absolutely.
Another new edition. We now have Og on the mandolin of all instruments. So I did actually think that when I was watching it like 10 minutes ago. Well, it's just, you're becoming some sort of country pygmy. I don't know, mate. No idea, but
I was
anyway.
gonna say that should be Blazer and the Giants, man. This guy's right next to him, you know.
You know what? He's probably the tallest out of all of them. So, does make me laugh. Anyway, welcome. Oh God, I'm crying. Anyway, welcome. So we're going to be talking about the Dover demon today, over in Massachusetts, and this is a weird one. I don't even know where I'm going with this now. I've completely gone. I'm just totally gone, mate. So we're going to be talking about the Dover demon in a few moments. And it was, it was only around for like between 24 and 26 hours.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was an ongoing thing. It was just, it was there, then it was gone. But just want to do a couple of quick updates. So tomorrow I am on with Jay Austin on Festival of the Unexplained, revealing guest number 6 for the conference convention in November down in Worcester in the UK. So doing that, and then myself and Abby are going to be on with John Hanson, ex-CID officer, and we're going to be talking more UFO archives. And that's it. David, do you got anything you want to plug before we carry on?
I do have another show dropping on Thursday. I'm going to be with Ron Nichols. He is from Bear County, Bigfoot. We'll be talking about wood structures. He's had, he's been, him and his wife actually had an encounter with Dogman, and he talks about it on the show. So coming up Thursday, that's the new show. Last week is with Kevin Sapiel Jr. and the movie he's trying to make called Secrets of Densmore Manor. So there is a Kickstarter out. He's actually making some pretty good dough. So if you want to be a producer, go there, go to Kickstarter, type in Secrets of Denmore Manor, or type in Kevin Sapiel Jr. You'll go to his page and donate to get that movie made. Yeah. And sometime this month, ladies and gentlemen, I promise I will be dropping my newest podcast called Deeper Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm going to have a panel of people. We're going to talk about CERN. It's really awesome. I'm editing it as we speak. As soon as I'm done with that, I'm also going to have an Alien 8 UK panel on one of my upcoming shows on that, which is going to be real exciting. We'll have everyone from Alien 8 UK on there. We'll talk about a certain subject. I have yet to choose, but we will definitely get down to the nitty gritty on that. So look for that.
Yes, it will be done by the beginning of this week. I'm halfway through. It's just everything else is going on. It's like that is not enough time, and I need to have a break as well in between and breathe and stuff. But yeah, so
break. What is that?
The reason?
What is that? Yeah. What are those things?
So the reason we are 30 minutes earlier this evening is because I'm recording a podcast with a guy called Lee over in Canada, Toronto. So I'm going to be on with him. I'm starting at 7 p.m. So I need to make sure that we're finished on here. I've got enough time to get off, do what I need to do, and then get set up for that. So
are you just getting in? Did you just get in on?
Yes. I'm going to play it.
You're going to have to do it, yeah. Play it.
So is Darren. So let's go. Take 2.
Well, the sun's going down on the old back road. Picking out my banjo, watch bass unfold. Country folk together singing our song. Now it's time for a little jig all night long. Yeah, yeah.
You know what's funny is that's probably my height. That's probably how tall I am there, Blazer. So,
oh God, the more I watch it, the funnier it gets. It's just, I don't know. I feel I'm just amusing myself. I'm using you lot for me on entertainment purposes. But anyway, here we are. Enjoy.
She loves it. That's great.
Yes.
Hey, Jose, what's up?
Welcome, everyone in the chat. So we're going to be talking the Denver Demon. For those of you who don't know, Denver is Massachusetts. It's about 30 minutes drive outside of Boston. And this was a weird-looking creature. And it only happened one night. It was April the 21st, 1977. Did you know this, David?
Yeah, I heard about it. I've known about it, and I actually have a picture I can show. If that's all right.
Oh, I did put I have got a couple loaded up, so they're probably going to be the same ones.
Yeah, here's a drawing of the creature the night it was seen. Yep.
Yeah, I keep calling it the Denver Demon. It's the Dover Demon.
It's the Dover, the Dover Demon. I thought you said Denver. I was like, no, I'm probably hearing it.
I've been saying Denver for the last 24 hours.
Oh, no, that's the Dover Demon. Check out the fingers and the feet. This is exactly what the guy saw. Yeah. 1977.
So this is a drawing that we got. But we didn't get it. I found it on the internet. That was Billy Barnett. That's the first sighting that was spotted at 10:30 p.m. on Farm Street near Bridge Street. I've even got the area of where Farm Street is.
Oh wow.
So that is Farm Street, 21 and 21A Farm Street. So this is a location that this Dover demon was spotted. And then the next one is
Sexy.
something like that.
Yeah. Is that its dating profile? Or?
That's its Tinder main picture, apparently. So I've been told. So yeah,
there's another one similar to the one you just showed. Here's another picture. But look, what does that look like?
Well, this is the thing, but no. So reading through some of the stuff that we've got about it, is it?
Hey, Andy, look at the picture and then look at your background. Check it out.
I know.
That's crazy, man.
It's just
That's crazy.
Yeah. And look at the cup. Even the cup. The alien head.
Yeah. It's got the eyes, that's for sure.
Yes. So was there one? Was there more than one? Let's find out. Let's do a deep dive. So this was the first night where it was spotted. It was only seen, like I said, within a 26-hour period. There's a guy called Bill Bartlett that's showing you the second drawing that he put up there. 10:30 at night, Farm Street, right near Bridge Street. So Bill was only 17 years old at the time, and he's driving around with friends. Quiet rural road, low traffic, wooded surroundings. Standard night drive. No expectation of anything unusual happening. But why would you have that anyway in night?
Yeah.
At 17 years old, unless we're looking for the 80s, who knows?
Right.
Could have been. That's what they could have been doing. Anyway, during headlights hit something on a stone wall. Instantly, they thought it was an animal. Then they realised it's a humanoid clinging to the wall and was watching them. He swears later, I swear on the stack of Bibles that this is what he's seen, and he stuck by it all this time. So he drives off, shaken but composed, later draws detailed sketch immediately. So this is the one that he drew. It's even got his signature on the right-hand side, just outside David. Can't really read what it says at the top. Skin something or other, and that's
texture. Something.
Yeah. So yeah,
both Jose and Blazer are ahead of us on this, I think.
Are they?
Yeah, they're pretty much. This is what I was thinking myself. I was trying to determine the differences there.
So, and it said it was like that. It doesn't report it instantly. He waits. Important psychological detail, which we'll get to later on. So the next sighting was a guy called John Baxter. This was just after midnight. This is the second one. This is on Miller Hill Road. So 15-year-old walking home from his girlfriend's house, completely separate from Bartlett. Sees figure approaching him, thinks it's a local kid at first till he gets closer. Then the creature stops. They stare at each other. They're only about 25 to 30 feet away. Creature suddenly turns and then moves off into the woods. This is the most intense encounter, with it being face to face. So afterwards, Baxter follows briefly in massive detail, hears it moving through the bush, then backs off. Fear then kicks in, gets picked up by a passing car. So he must have been forming a lift or hiking, or like trying to flag someone down.
He was coming back from his. Was a girl or was it a guy?
Girlfriends.
So yeah, he was walking back down the street. The streets intersect from where the guy saw it, the first guy, and where this person sees it. The streets intersect. They're very close, and they were saying that they thought this was a kid at first that ran off, and they chased the kid, thinking they probably needs help. What is a kid doing out here? 12:30 at night, right?
Well, he's only 15, and he's like just after midnight.
Yeah.
But he's walking back. It could be like a 5-minute walk. It could be half an hour walk. Who knows? But anyway, he sees this thing. It runs off into the woods. He gets scared. He flags the car down, gets in it, gets a lift home.
Right.
So then we get to night number 2. This is April the 22nd, 1977. And it's around midnight again by Abby Bramham. This is on Springdale Avenue. So 15-year-old Abby being driven home by a boyfriend on a calm, normal night. You see a creature on the roadside. The description matches exactly the same as the other two. Same body shape, same head, same long limbs. But eyes described as green and not orange. But it doesn't say there's orange in the other two. But anyway, moving on. Only a brief glimpse. Still produces a sketch, confirms same general form. So all sightings occur within a 25 to 26 hour period. All witnesses were teenagers, all independent, no known coordination. So does that mean they didn't know whether they knew each other or they was in different places or what? I don't know.
Well, I think this is a small town, so
Yeah.
it's pretty possible they knew each other.
So all sightings were at night along the same geographic line. The creature never attacked, never made any sound, just observes.
As a matter of fact, I think the first two that's to see it actually talked about it the very next day to each other. So I think they may have known each other. They spoke about it and they both compared what they saw and they said it was almost exactly the same thing.
Right.
And so they may have known each other. These people, they're all teenagers, probably going to the same high school or something, because it's a small community.
Possibly.
South of Boston, right? So
this, are you ready for what happened before? So this is build up 1977, a huge year for UFO culture. Close Encounters of the Third Kind came out. Star Wars came out. Local environment, dense woodland, low lighting, animal movement, very common. Massachusetts has a long history of cryptids, UFO sightings, paranormal zones, including the Bridgewater Triangle, which isn't a million miles away from where they was just outside Boston. So this, what happened during multiple sightings over one tight window. No physical evidence, no tracks, no hair, nothing recovered, no DNA, no scat, nothing like that. No additional witnesses other than the 3 to 4 people that were all teenagers. Either it was a very controlled phenomena or very controlled misidentification. So for me, for it to be a misidentification and all seeing the same thing, it's one of two things. It was real, or it's someone dicking about in a suit.
yeah,
It could be like a bear with mange, as the road that a lot of skeptics go
that's
down.
one of the theories. That's one of the theories. But if you recall, each one of the people said that it had no ears, and even a bear with mange is going to have ears. So that, to me, that kind of throws it out. But
and it was only 3 to 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
And so unless it was a cub, but even then, I don't know.
What else is 3 to 4 feet tall that has a giant head and giant eyes and 3 fingers?
Long limbs. Yeah.
What else does that match? I mean, to me, it's either, and this is what Blazer was saying, it's either a gray or an Eben, which come from the same star system, right? But are different looking.
Isn't an Eben just like a biological form?
It's
like
an extraterrestrial biological entity. That's what Eben stands for. And but they do not look like the grays.
No.
They are 3 to 4 feet, yes, just like a gray. Grays are considered, and of course this is something I can't say is absolutely true, but they're considered to be kind of a biological cyborg type creature.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
that does the biddings of the tall grays. They were created by the tall grays. The evens are some other complete different species, but they just happen to be.
They do their own thing.
Yeah, they're actual extraterrestrial beings, where the grays are more. You can't reason with the gray because it doesn't. It's like an AI. It doesn't have kind of reasoning.
It doesn't have that consciousness is to think for itself. So, what happened after? The public reveal, no one reported immediately. It wasn't became public in early May 1977. So that's not immediately. It's like a week after, 2 weeks max.
Yeah.
So it's not a long time after. They probably was talking about it, and he was talking to other people and deciding on whether they should say anything or not. So I had to scroll back. So it became public May 77. Investigation was led by Lauren Coleman, a major cryptozoologist.
Right.
Witness interviews, scene reconstruction, sketch comparisons. Results, no conclusion. Case remains unsolved. Now, are you ready for other sightings outside of Dover?
Yes.
This is going to be a good one because Nicole is talking about this one on Wednesday. So, the Kelly Hopkinsville Goblins, Kentucky, 1955. Small humanoids, glowing large eyes, thin limbs, night encounter. We'll go into detail with that on Wednesday. We've done it before. Last time Earl Grey was on, he spoke about that. Bridgewater Triangle, Massachusetts. Humanoid creatures, UFOs, Bigfoot-like beings. Could suggest regional phenomena. Pale crawlers. These are like the rake type creatures. Then ground crawlers, like what Greg was talking about the other night.
Yeah.
Internet era sightings. These are all modern reports. Thin, pale humanoids, large eyes, nighttime activity. Not verified, but usually very similar. So these are the theories. 1, misidentified animal. Foal or moose calf suggested. Problems, wrong anatomy, no matching reports locally. Oh, I should have read these before. Second one, owl theory. Head shape, glowing eyes, owl reflection. Weak point, doesn't explain humanoid body. Owl man before his feathers. Third one, hoax. School holidays, teenagers, no physical proof, but they all drew the sketches too well for it to not be. No one ever confessed as to it being a setup. But if they did talk about it and they all decided on what they was going to draw, maybe they'd drawn them prior to that and then just copied what they'd already drew.
Maybe.
Next one. Alien ET. Big head, large eyes, silent behavior. Classic grey type deviation. Yes. And last one. Interdimensional stroke paranormal. Appears briefly. No trace. No repeat sighting. Fits modern paranormal framework.
Yeah.
So, out of all of them... Sorry, go on.
You mentioned the Hopkins goblin, right?
Yeah.
Here's what the Hopkins goblin looked like to the people that interacted with it.
Yeah. There's not a million miles apart.
They're not. The only difference, I would say, the ears are the only difference.
But it could have been wearing some sort of helmet or uniform.
Could have been, or could have not had a helmet or something. Yes. So I could see this basically. This looks like a uniform to me, right? And if it doesn't have a uniform, this could be what it looks like. So I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibility.
Put that image back up, because look at them two side by side. They're not a million miles apart. It's not like you're comparing a mantis and a dogman, is it? It's the two very, very similar humanoids.
Other than the eyes being wide, I don't see much of a difference other than that.
No.
Look at the fingers.
But don't forget, these are just like, these are drawing sketches. You're trying to remember what you've just seen. You're not going to draw it exactly to how you see, because your mind starts playing tricks on you, and you might start drawing something that wasn't there or forgetting something that was there.
I'm saying if these are aliens, like I think the Hopkinsville, the Goblin is an alien. I think there's no doubt because there isn't a UFO identified with it. The Dover Demon, however, I checked to see if there's any UFO activity around that time, and there has not been any reported UFO activity. So that's why we're talking about it on the Cryptid Hour, because it could possibly be a cryptid.
Yeah,
but
we don't know if our ET's cryptid. We don't know if they come from here or they come from somewhere else. This is what we were saying the other night. Yeah,
dimensional. Yeah.
It could just be underground or something. But this is the weirdest thing. Well, it's not the weirdest. It's a weird thing of weird things. Why only 3 sightings in 24 hours in that one area? Right?
Yeah. Right.
Why are the sketches virtually identical? Why did it not interact or attack? Why hasn't it ever been seen again? Was it passing through? Was it observing? Or was it lost? Or something totally different that we haven't covered?
Kind of fits with the alien theory because it's here for a short amount of time and then it's gone. You never see it again. To me, that kind of fits. Like if you saw it in 1977, in 1987, in 1996, you kept seeing it. It lives there. Yeah, it lives there. It's a creature, right? But it feels more like an alien if this is to be believed. These are 3 teenagers that came up with this, that saw this. I'm not saying they're lying. What I'm saying is they're teenagers. So it's in 1977. And this, like Blazer was saying, not E.T., the third, what is it? Close Encounters of the Third Kind came out.
Yeah, it came out the same year. Star Wars came out. And
in November of that year.
Yeah, there's going to be a ton of films coming up. Yeah, let's see what happens in June. Sorry, do you want to read that? So a year before the Hopkinsville Goblins case, there was a similar case in Caracas, Venezuela.
Caracas. Yeah. Let's take a look at that, man. You know, we need to hire someone that can get on the internet for us and stuff.
Do you know what? It's funny you should say that. So if anyone is interested, we need a back room assistant. So it'll be someone that will be on here with us, but you won't be seen. You will just be getting stuff up on the screen and loading it up ready for when we start talking about it.
That would be so awesome to have that.
We did have someone doing that a while back, and then when they left, I never got around to replacing them. So they would come into the chat. They would come into StreamYard with us. We would be able to see them. The viewers wouldn't be able to see them, and then they can just do all the data searching in the background as and when required. So if anyone fancies it, give me a shout and I'll get you hooked up and started.
Yeah, I have an image of what he was talking about. Let me pull that image up real quick for you.
Blazers in the shed with Darren keeping him company.
Here we go. Boom. Bam. This is what, oh snap. This is what we have for Caracas.
Yeah, see, look. See, that looks a bit lizard man stroke frog man.
They all kind of look alike. I mean, this kind of looks like the Dover Demon to me.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't have the dimensions of this creature, but let's see if we can find that.
But they're all very similar. They've got big bulbous eyes, big gigantic head, short body, Well, looking at that music video we just watched, it could actually be Blazer. Blazer, how long are your arms and legs? Just for just out of interest, research purposes.
So they're saying was known as the hairy dwarves. So it was a short creature. Yeah. And sometimes said to attack or threaten people. This is the Caracas, Venezuelan hairy dwarf. Very crazy looking. Daddy-like. All right. Pull this puppy out.
Right. So, are you ready for the next bit?
Yes, please.
So during the moment, headlight sweep across a low stone wall, they see something, it's the beams. The initial perception is it's some kind of animal, but the shape is wrong and the proportions don't match any known animal, not just in that area, but any animal anywhere. It could be something that's escaped from a zoo, a private zoo, a collection, who knows. But there's one thing it's not covered, some sort of government hybrid or experiment. Could it be that? Or not? Do you know what? Not even government. How do we know there's not people out there that have access to labs that know what they're doing that can do that anyway?
Who's to
like
say?
we were talking about this the other night. So people could be making stuff and just, it's a bit thingy this. Let's let it go and speak nothing of it ever again. Like
This is kind of
Frankenstein.
Yeah, Mary Shelley. She was 19 when she wrote that. That is, by the way, that Frankenstein and that author, Mary Shelley, she is the mother of science fiction. She created science fiction with that book. But going back to what are those creepy crawlers called? The Rakes. One of the stories of the Rakes is they were in somewhere in the Northwest in a lab. They're being like working on them, and some of them escaped to the woods in the Northwest. So, and they've populated, and that's one of the stories. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Interesting. Possible.
Yeah.
Are they doing that in other places? Probably. Could be.
So here's the other thing. The creature was perched, crouched on a wall, like it was doing squats. Its body was always angled sideways, so it's a profile. You didn't see it. Didn't see it head on as such, even though that guy seeing it face to face, the 15-year-old that was leaving his girlfriend's house. And then the head turns. Suppose the body's at an angle, and the head turns to look at whatever's going on. Yeah. Head always oversized, glowing eyes, thin limbs, long, clinging to the wall with like long gripping fingers. Not sitting on the wall, just like the way an ape or a monkey would. It wouldn't sit down. It'd like balance on the wall with its hind legs, its arms like that, just so it could spring up and run off.
Yeah. Interesting.
Estimated distance 10 to 20 feet, full headlight illumination, total duration of having the encounter, anything between 2 and 5 seconds. Could be longer, but adrenaline effect could be a lot shorter. Reaction, shot spike, no time to stop, continues driving. Does not scream or panic, just the fear just go. You haven't got time to do any of that. You just want to get out of there. Same thing, 25 to 30 yards away. Every single one is saying huge head, thin body, long limbs, facing each other, no sound, no aggression, no noise, nothing. Smooth, skin type, light, and the way it moves like it was fluid, like it was gliding. And goes into the woods, fear kicks in. And it's the same for all three encounters, a total of 4 people. So you've got distance, same, duration, seconds, interaction. There's one where it was a direct standoff with Baxter. Everything else, either the eyes were orange or green. Movement, static, active, static. So, what do you reckon?
I'll
What do
say
you need?
my hot take on this is it could be two things. One, it's a made-up creature that these three teenagers decided to dredge up because Close Encounters came out earlier, right? And everyone's kind of got aliens on the brain thanks to that movie, thanks to Star Wars, thanks to... That's one of the possibilities. The other possibility is that this is an Eben that just happened to be stranded here. Its ship might have been not too far away. It's caught,
Maybe
it's
come
looking for help. It's trying to get some sort of something, and it's rescued a day later.
But maybe
hours,
it wasn't. Maybe it was
hours.
dropped. Maybe it's dropped off. Maybe they needed to get something that they can only get from Earth.
It's possible.
Because don't forget, you've got the time frame of when it wasn't seen. So from midnight on the Monday to midnight on the Tuesday. I don't know what days of the week they were. Right, you got that full 24-hour time gap. What was it up to in that time? Was it going getting cattle? Was it taking people? Was it getting plants, samples, rocks, salt, sand, trees? Was it communicating with something else? Maybe it was a rendezvous, a meet-up point or something.
Could have been. But here's the interesting part. In that the first time it was seen, the person who was driving had friends in the car. None of his friends saw this, to his chagrin. None of his friends saw it. So to me, that leans towards this guy's kind of making it up, but I don't want that to be true.
No.
And it's hard for it to be true when it's three different people at three different times, right?
Yeah.
But what also, like, the little red flag pops up is when the next day you hear two people talking about it together. How do they know? They just happen to be pals and they saw the same thing. Interesting.
But have you ever been driving with you and the missus, or you and these other people in the car, and go, "Oh, did you see that?" And they're like, "No, what?" Like, don't matter, it's gone. It could be like another car, a building, a person walking down the street, anything. It's like you're watching it for like between 5 and 10 seconds till it's gone out of sight.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're not concentrating or looking, you're the main driver, so you're looking at every perspective you can, like 360. So you're looking out for expected and unexpected. That's what my driving instructor always told me. So
I'm driving, I see something weird. There's four of us in the car. The second I see it, I go, "Hey, check this out. Look.
Yes.
I've done this many times, because I'll tell you the first time I did it.
How many people still don't look?
Oh, dude, if I say look, people look. All right, it's me.
Look.
Check it out. We were driving. We're going to Austin. This is funny. Me and my girlfriend were driving to Austin, and she's the one who sees it. She sees the plane that's not moving, and it's low in the sky, right? So I look, and I see it, and I could not believe what I was seeing. A plane stuck in the sky like it's in a glitch. I would never have believed this if I didn't see it for myself. And I was trying to get my phone to like take a picture of it or take a video of it. Yeah. And it's outside, like it's gone beyond my vehicle. Like we passed it and it was behind us, and it was still stuck in the sky, man. But I saw it.
Was it not the speed that was going and the speed you was going in different directions made it look like it was not moving?
It could be.
I'm not saying it was that.
No, I mean, I read it up because I started looking it up, and there's a lot of theories that, you know, the wind speeds and the rate of distance and all this stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. Maybe it's true, but I've never seen, like, it's not something you see. If that were true, you would see it every single day, because you see planes all day long. Every time I see a plane, those things are coming in and they're moving, man. They're not. This one was just stuck there, and my brain almost broke on it because I was like, "Why is that happening? That's not it's
Well,
like a glitch, but I don't know.
I've never seen it, and for 42 years of my life, including now, I've lived near an airport, near enough to see planes either circling, landing, or taking off.
Right.
So
I grew
42
up,
years, and I've never seen it once.
Never. That was the only time I've ever seen it. I saw it on videos that I would post, and I would laugh. I would laugh because how did they do that? What kind of editing did they do to get that right? No, man, that thing happens. And whether it's a natural phenomenon or something that's easily explained, I still don't know.
We don't know, do we?
Craziness. Nope. Don't know. Crazy.
So, sorry, I've just, that's fine.
But if you see something that bizarre in your car with other people, if you're not saying, look, something wrong with you, dog.
Yeah.
Something
Well,
wrong.
it's like me and the missus with Geometric Man. There's only us two there, and we both seen it at the same time. So we didn't have to. Our heads both did the same thing. So,
yeah. These are teenagers. Maybe the
just
other three were talking to each other while he was driving. Maybe.
could be.
I'm not saying it's not
That's it.
outside the
But
realm
then-
of possibility.
Mothman, teenagers again.
Yeah. Yeah. But here's the difference with that, Andy. Mothman, not just seen then. Mothman was seen after. Mothman was seen in other cities.
Up until a couple of years ago, or last year, whenever.
Yeah, it was all over Chicago, all over the airport.
Yeah.
All over.
Everywhere. New York, a lot.
Michigan. Yep.
Yeah.
So, but this Dover demon guy, we'll just call him Dover. He's not popping up after 1977.
We'll call him Ben. We'll call him Ben.
Ben.
Ben Dover. No, Ben Dover.
Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up, Jason?
So, right, a few comments from Jose that I'm going to put up because we're all
Break it down, big dog. Let's see.
interested. So, I think that many cryptids have been named different things at different times in different countries and cultures, where many times they may be misidentified as already known cryptids or aliens. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Due to lack of sharing it about media coverage, language barrier, just if it's in a small, tight-knit community, maybe they don't want any outsiders talking about it or knowing what they've seen, so they've kept it to themselves. So there's multiple different reasons as to why on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Next one. So do you think that the Dover they might have actually been a misidentified grey? Very, very possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has all the elements of a gray. So yeah, easily could be a gray.
Yeah.
But like Laser was saying, it could be an Eben. I mean, it's one of those two, man. It looks very
I'd say
close
it's
to one of
more.
those.
I'd say it's more an Eben than a grey, to be honest.
But they have the same kind of characteristics, so it fits. I can easily see it definitely looks like an alien to me. That's what I think.
But there are many different alien races and variations between them. So it's same as us in the human family. There's also many races and variations. But we all know we're humans, whether you black, brown, white, Chinese, Inuit, South American. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of different. I'm going to use the word styles.
Neanderthal, Denison.
Yeah.
You can go to all these other types.
How we look, but you can tell the human. Well,
Right.
most of them anyway.
Yeah.
I'm
Aliens,
just talking
if
about
you're to believe they
don't
come
like.
from outer space, they're different races because there's different freaking planets and galaxies and whatnot.
Well,
So you got the Ebens, you got the Greys, you got the tall Greys, you got the reptilians, you got the tall whites, the Nordic looking ones, you got
descriptions.
mantids, you got all sorts of stuff. It's wild,
Well,
man.
Well, then, like we was talking about the other night, these tribes out in the Amazon and Africa and that, you got the pygmies, known race. You've got all these other tribes that they're still only just finding that they didn't know were there. They don't know who we are. Do you know what I mean? They might not. They might think that there's nobody else. It's just them. There's no other civilizations anywhere else on Earth.
I think some of them know about us. and we're stories. Because the talk about the cannibals, right? The cannibals have met some of us and have eaten those people they've met, so they know there's people on the outside that look different, that are colored, or like white or whatever color they are. And I wonder the stories that they have. I wonder that,
But this is the thing, though, with cannibalism. They don't just eat anybody. It's normally when they're elders, the gurus, the leaders, and all that, when they die, they eat them because one theory is they believe that by eating them, they then take in some of their knowledge to make them wiser. So that's why they do it.
We don't know why those do it exactly, because we can't get close enough to them. We don't know if they do it just to us. We don't know they do it to the dead, or the food source is so desolate there that they eat each other. We don't know because we can't get close. I would love to go and like abduct one, like when we finally get the ability to.
You don't know. You acquire one, not abduct. Acquire.
Once we get
abduction's the wrong word.
Technology to bring people out and zap them, I want to be able to go in like like Star Trek, where you can beam them out and put them in an environment that looks just like where they're from, and observe them there to see what their whole thing is like. And then I would love that. I'm just saying, I'm just a scientist in me.
Yeah, I was just trying to light up. Give you 1 second, because they look orange like that. Things I
damn. I wish I would have gone to that museum.
Like that. What normal colour then? So Blazes put Dover demon could have been an escaped slender loris, a nocturnal primate with long skinny arms, long fingers, and massive reflective eyes that glow in the night.
Yeah,
possibly. So
I've never heard that. I have to look that up. I'm gonna do it right now.
Yes.
Awesome.
Do it. Yeah. So your take is some sort of alien cryptid.
I would say it's if it's a real thing, then it's an alien. I think that's the easier explanation, or the most believable one. But
so what are the chances, do you reckon, of it not being, of it just being, I need to impress these people? Like we were talking last week with the Blizzard guy.
If it's like a suit, I find it difficult in the 70s for anyone to come up with a suit that matches this description. It'd have to be a very skinny kid, so I don't really believe that that's the case. You want to talk about today? I've actually posted videos where this kid looks like that Dolby guy from what is that movie all these kids like, the wizard with the lightning bolt above his head, Harry Potter. That little elf looking thing, that elf that comes to visit him, Dolby, I think it's called. Dobby. There you go. I have a video where it looks just like Dobby walking the street doing this weird looking dance. Yeah, turns out to be a kid in a suit.
That. Oh,
it's
is
a kid
it?
In a suit.
Oh.
Yeah, it was explained to be a kid, just messing around, and that's today. We're talking about 20, somewhere in the 2014, 15, 16, somewhere around there. 1977. I don't think, unless you were working in the movies and you just happen to have a suit and a kid this size, maybe. That's a high maybe. I don't think it was that at all.
But then, like you said, you had Star Wars come out in 77.
Yes. When exactly, though? Let's see. Because
I remember going to cinema watching it. I was 4.
I was 5. I saw it in drive-in theater.
And then I remember going watching Empire Strikes Back a couple of years later, or a few years later. I was about 7, and then we was at a place called Llandudno in Wales. My dad took us to the cinema.
Star Wars. Wait a minute, that's not it. February. Oh, it's 2027. What the hell? Original. Here we go. 1977. Someone already beat me to it. May 25th, 1977. This happened in April. So a month later, Star Wars came out.
Yeah. April. This happened April 21, April 22.
And then May 25th, it's called The New Hope, which is the first one. I know it's the fourth one, whatever.
No, it's Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, The Jedi Returns. Everything else is irrelevant.
The first one is called Episode 4, A New Hope. But that's the first one that came out May 25th, 1977. And then, oh my God, Close Encounters of the Third Kind came out in November.
Yeah.
So both those things happened after this event. So damn, that throws that out of the water. It's not them trying to say.
Then, when one of my favourite movies is American Werewolf in London, that came out in 1981.
Yeah.
You didn't get many Dogman werewolf reports after that, did you?
Yet. Did not.
So
very close, Jose. You're very close.
2 days out. 2 days. We'll let you off.
How old were you, Jose? I bet you weren't even born. I was 5 and I saw that thing. It blew my mind. I'll tell you that. That movie blew my mind.
I was just turned 4.
Close Encounters also.
It was good.
It's brilliant, man.
Yeah.
That's when we learned.
9.
That,
oh.
What? Oh, snap. Hold it, dude. You don't look our age, my friend. Good on you.
No. Blazer
me and Blazer are the same age.
Oh, yep. You can't. What?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's right.
You're older than you, buddy.
Brain's not working.
You're older than you.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking he's a year younger, but you're not. He was born in 72, aren't you?
Yeah. 1972. I was a 70s baby. Have you ever seen Black Phone with Ethan Hawke? The Grabber. Check that movie out. You remember the 70s, I'm sure, very little, but I'm sure you remember it. If you watch Black Phone, it's going to remind you of the freaking 70s. It's done so well. It's like you go back in time and you can feel what it was like to be in the 70s. It's crazy. I was shocked by that. They did such a good job.
Yeah. It's interesting.
The Dover Demon. Why do they call it a demon?
Because
I never understood
back then, aliens weren't a thing, were they?
I guess not. Even though they dropped in 1947 and all the way in New Mexico, maybe not. There's
crazy
amount of UFOs, but not a whole lot of close encounters, I guess.
No.
So, yeah.
No.
3. Wow. Man, I wish I was
7,
3.
8. Yeah.
What was it, 2 years later or something?
About 3. I think I was about 7, so for about 3 years later it came out. Sure, it was about 80, 81. Might have been later than that.
Something like that. No, you're right. It was in the 80s when it came out.
Yeah.
And it was so much better. Like
1980. Yeah, 1980. So, yeah. That was around the same time I had my first UFO encounter. Or the one that I can remember, anyway.
Missing time.
Yeah, with missing time. Yeah. Do you want missing time with that? Like McDonald's, isn't it? Do you want fries with that? If you see a UFO, do you want missing time with that? I do apologize.
I had a story the other day where it sadly was secondhand. The girl was telling it to me, said that her grandfather was in some piece of land. There was no lights. He was outside, and a bright light came down really fast, super bright. Just zoom was right in front of him. In his entire field, his entire acre was lit up, completely lit up.
Yeah.
And he was looking at it in shock. And then almost as quickly as it came, it was gone.
Oh.
And then I asked her, did he have any missing time? He goes, it was at night. It was at night, and next thing you knew, it was gone. So I said, well, ask him if you can, if he had any missing time. Was it like 10:30, and when it left, it was 2:30 or something like that? Check with him, because he might have missing time. He might have been abducted. Dying to find out if that's true. So hopefully they'll let me know.
Yes. Well, good luck. Let us know when you find out. We are at the end of the show because I've got another podcast to do. I've just been sent the link. So we are going to have to shoot off, but you're in for a bit of a treat. So, you know, I've been doing the music videos for the intro and outro. Yeah?
Yes.
So I'm going to do the outro with the new music video. Ignore my AI dancing. I don't know what's going on with the knees, but there's something not right. But I think it's pretty cool, to be honest with you. And it's uploaded. It's on the YouTube channel. You can watch it. There's a couple different ones you can watch.
Let me give that a quick shot.
Yeah. So then, you all right?
Yeah, I was going to show my shirt from CRYPTID Classics Tees.
Oh, I do like that.
Go to Instagram, CRYPTID Classic Tees, and you'll be able to find those T-shirts. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're all right. Yeah, so that's it. Right. I'm back tomorrow on Festival of the Unexplained YouTube channel. Please do go over and subscribe. There's going to be me and Jay Austin. We're going to be announcing guest number 6 for the event in November 6, 7, 8 of this year down in Worcester. And then me and Abby are going to be on with John Hansen, ex-CID officer in the UFO files at 8:30, where he's going to be giving us more information on the archives that he's got, going into detail of some of the documents that he's got. Then myself and Nicole back on Wednesday, where we're talking about the Kelly Hopkinsville monster, and I'm going to be talking about the Kraken.
Nice.
Which will run us nice into Friday, when we're going to be joined by Brian King Sharp and RPG Ryan Gambaleski. And then myself and David are back next Sunday with more of the Cryptid Hour. So until then, have you got anything you want to add before we boot us off and get going?
Not me. Let's go.
Oh, good. Enjoy this. This is 5 days long. No, it's not. It's 3.5 minutes. Don't judge me on the dancing. It wasn't me. AI put this together. Enjoy. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Take me to the planet.